All right, today is Thursday, May 29th, and I'm here to give you your fishing report on Table Rock Lake. But before we get started on your fishing report for this week, got a couple announcements. We started a podcast, we call it the Modcast. Wyatt Marler was on last week. It aired last Friday, and Eddie interviewed Luke Roth this week, and it will air this Friday. You can go to YouTube or you can go to Spotify. It's called the Modcast. If any of you want to watch it, I'll be sure to load up the link with it, and so you can go ahead and watch it. But tonight, I am interviewing Justin Garner, the local hammer here on Table Rock Lake, and we're gonna go over some juice. We're gonna talk about some things and how he goes about his day and his weeks on the water as well. I got some great questions. So that interview will start next Friday. So it will not be this Friday, it'll be next Friday. So, all right, on to our fishing report. The lake is super high. It's like 9 feet and some change. I'm gonna say like 950. It is very high. Guys, this week I got fish slapped. I can't really truly tell you what they were biting on. I threw shaky heads, I threw jigs, I threw the kitchen sink. I threw everything at them. The one thing I think that will work this week is probably going to be a chatterbait. You're going to have to get way back up in the willows and start throwing that thing. And the fish that we were catching back up in the willows were quality fish. It just wasn't a hammer fest. I can't say that because I had trouble throughout the whole week. But anyways, that's my dog. Guys, what I'm trying to tell you is I fish from the upper end of the lake all the way down to the lower end of the lake at Ants Creek. We caught fish in Ants Creek. We caught fish all the way through Long Creek, all the way down to, let's just say, the James. So I was going back up and just hitting willows. I did hit some main lake points. I did notice that some fish were on main lake points and secondary points, so you want to be able to hit those. But I think any day now, I saw bait fish like starting to move back up into the willows. So, and well, I will say this, once we started seeing bait fish in the willows, we did start catching one or two here and there, but it just, like I said, it wasn't a hammer fest. But I do think the Anglers in Action probably will be one on a chatterbait this week. I would probably try throwing a swim jig. That's really all I got for you this week. I can't think of anything else, and I don't want to throw any of you guys off. But I would get up in the willows and start throwing that chatterbait, especially on main lake points and secondary points, and just really working those banks. Guys, the water is way high. There is lots of trash in the lake. So please, please be careful this week on Table Rock Lake. There is lots of big, huge trees in the lake. So guys, we love you here at the Hines House. Don't forget to watch the Modcast this Friday. Also, please, if you are wanting to book a trip with me, do it now because it's getting busy. We're at the busiest time of the months. The spots are starting to all group together, and it won't be long before we'll just be catching them left and right. So guys, have a very blessed weekend. Please be careful out on the water. And all the tackle that I used this week was all of it was from Modern Outdoor Tackle. You can go get your shaky heads. You can go get your jackhammers. You can go get your jigs. So guys, PB&J, use that. And Watermelon Red. So guys, we will see you later. We will see you next week.